All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have two offerings from Second Hour Watches. Actually, this is one offering in two different colorways available for the watch. I think there's a few different colorways available, but really neat looking watches from Second Hour Watches. This is a Sattelberg Field Watch. Really well done, well put together timepiece. Now, Saddleberg is a place in New Guinea where there was actually a campaign during World War II, November 17th through 25th of 1943. The Australians helped to open up the Pacific there by driving the Japanese off of the Huon Peninsula. So pretty cool thing. Now, Second Hour didn't want to get into the whole thing of celebrating war, but basically the tenacity and the courage of the Australian spirit. So I think that's really done. I think they've done a good job of capturing it in these two watches. Now, like I said, I have two different colorways here. So I'm going to take a look at the gray one here first on the left-hand side. And there's really nothing I don't like about this watch. A lot of time has gone into this watch. I mean, everything from the case contouring. This isn't a off-the-shelf, case here. This is a custom contoured. They wanted this case done a specific way, so it's done that way. So really a lot has gone into that watch. Laser cut diamond hands on these watches. The indices are absolutely stunning. As a matter of fact, we'll try to get it up here a little bit closer so you guys can see. But you've got the lume and you've got metal and all of these indices, 3D applied indices, which I think is really neat looking. But overall, the watch is absolutely beautiful. So like I said, these diamond cut hands are custom made. I think they're neat. I love the target dial on this thing with the simple clean Second Hour logo up there at the 12 o'clock position, or just below 12 o'clock. Clean field dial layout here. You have the, your 0 through 12 track on the outside, your 24-hour track on the inside. This watch is running a Miyota 9015. You can see the clean sweep of that second hand there. Of course, reaching all the way out to the second track, which is wonderfully done. 28,800 vibrations per hour. It is a high beat movement, 24 joules. Date functionality is visible here at the 6 o'clock position. Excellent movement. Some of my most accurate watches are running this Miyota 9015 movement. So taking a look at the side of the case, you guys can see the beautiful finish work done. Brushing up the middle, you have a clean chamfer on top as well as one coming along the bottom that have a nice polishing. Your sign crown with the Second Hour logo. Specs of this watch, you have a 40 millimeter case from side to side, 47 lug tip to lug tip. Now it comes in at 10 millimeters of thickness, which is really impressive. They'll advertise 9.7, but that doesn't include that slight bump from that sapphire crystal there with that nice chamfered edge on it. But really nice thin timepiece. This is going to wear super excellent. I love everything they did. Now flipping it over, we'll take a look at the case back here, and you can see the Sattelberg and the commemorative dates there. Also, you have the latitude and longitude of that location. Very nicely put together watch. Now, getting the specs out of the way, I do want to show you this other version they have of the watch, which is absolutely cool. This is going to be a lume dial version. You can see that all of the indices are blacked out and everything like that. And you have lume on the hands, but this is basically a full lume dial. So when we get this one under the lights, you'll get to see that IP coating being used on the case of this one. Really adds to it. And you can see these come on a sailcloth strap, which is very nice, super comfortable looking. Does have a signed buckle on it and everything, but very nicely done watches. Let's go ahead and get us zoom back out here. And you guys can see also that both of these watches did come with spare straps. These are a two-piece nylon strap, or they're actually stretchy nylon straps, and they have quick release hardware on them. So let's go ahead and throw these watches on my 7-inch wrist, and then be sure to stick around for the lume shot because the lume is heavy on these BGW9 Swiss Super Luminova. Be sure to stick around for it. Now, one of the things I noticed right off getting this watch on my wrist is you can actually feel, I'm not going to say the thickness, but the thinness of the watch at 10 millimeters. It hugs the wrist, it contours to the wrist very nicely because of that thin size. And 47 lug tip to lug tip is super clean, but very nice. And this sailcloth strap, very comfortable. So let's throw the other one on my wrist and then check out the lume. All right, this one looks excellent too. Not sure, to be honest with you, which one of these I would pick up. Maybe the lume would help me decide, but I do like the looks of this one also with this IP coated, this black coated case, and I'm sure the lume is going to be spectacular. So let's check it out. Now, one thing I didn't talk about at all was the travel case down there. It does have a nice zipper travel case that comes with these watches. So when you get them, you're going to have the ability to, bring this watch and another one of your second hour watches, probably from your collection if you have one. So very cool. You can see the full loomed dial is just blowing up. This one has excellent lume too on it. You can see that the indices are all the way loomed there on the Arabics. Big pip there on your second hand sweeping around. Very easy to see. Very bright. It's glowing very bright. And I'm not sure how many coats of BGW9 they're using, but definitely going to glow and not going to be a problem for you for a field watch. So very nicely done. Let's bring the lights up and I'll tell you a little bit more when we go out. All right, so thanks for joining me here on the channel, guys. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. These are both available over at the Second Hour website. 690 Australian dollars, that transfers over to about 457 USD, and that's a great price. I mean, you can't scoff at this, the Miyota 9015, the detail that's gone into the making of these watches, and it's just, these aren't off the shelf, just throw together, parts watches. These are very well done, very well thought out, and a lot of custom work has gone into these watches. So nicely done. So great job, Second Hour. You guys like the video? Give me a thumbs up. Thanks all.